Hello, everybody. We meet again with another story of Krishna. This is Krishna and Arjuna. Krishna and Arjuna were cousins. Krishna's father, Vasudeva, was the brother of Arjuna's mother, Kunti. After Kamsa was killed by Krishna, the Yadavas breathed a sigh of relief and wanted Krishna to be crowned as king of Kunti. But Krishna declined the throne gracefully, telling that he lacked formal education. So the elders, along with Gargacharya and Guru Santipani, decided to hold a Upanayanam ceremony for Krishna and Balaram. Many royal families from all over Aryavarta, India was called Aryavarta in those times. They were invited, including royal families from Hastinapura, where Kunti, who was a maternal aunt to Krishna, lived with her five sons. So they also were invited. They were accompanied by Vidura, the prime minister of Hastinapura. The five brothers were very attractive, well built, and Yudhishthira, who was around 25 years of old, bore a serene dignity at that young age. Bhima, a couple of years younger than Yudhishthira, was like Balarama, all muscles and had jovial eyes which twinkled with fun. Then Krishna and Arjuna met. Arjuna was about 14 years of age and was younger to Krishna. So, when they met, Arjuna fell at Krishna's feet. Krishna was about 16 years of age. Krishna was immediately attracted to him and embraced him with warmth. Thus started the journey of friendship, which became eternal. Thereafter, all the five brothers surrounded Krishna and Balarama for a light talk in which they shared their joys, their sorrows, etc., with great enthusiasm and pride. Krishna and Balarama were struck with awe since their cousins had excelled in Gurukula and they themselves had never visited a Gurukula. On the other side, the five brothers, Pandavas, were beaming with pride that their cousins had achieved so much in such a young age. The friendship between Krishna and Arjuna is also given the name of Guru Sishya, that is, teacher and student. The bond between them became even stronger when Arjuna married Krishna's sister Subhadra. Krishna was not only Arjuna's friend, but he had guided Arjuna all the time. It is their friendship that dominates the narrative in the Mahabharata. See, in the war field, in between the two sides, Arjuna had asked Krishna that why should he even take up the war? Why should he kill his own kith, that is, his own relatives? And Krishna has given the Bhagavad Gita, which talks about knowledge, and they can be called as soulmates. Krishna and Arjuna exhibited how to maintain close relationship throughout a lifetime. The portrait of them in a single chariot will never leave people's memory for generations. They are winners in any situation. They exhibited how to live life with happiness, not brooding over difficulty. Sage Vedavyasa offered many instances that depict the unparalleled bonding between Lord Krishna and Arjuna. It continued to grow and change into an epic as the two men grew to learn from each other. The relationship between the two men grew with the devotion and loyalty shown by Arjuna anytime, and it is ultimately the savior of the Pandavas in the Kurukshetra war. Before the great battle of Kurukshetra, Arjuna and his cousin Duryodhana joined the race for the kingdom of Lord Krishna. He had big army in an effort to recruit him for both sides of the war. Krishna then gave Arjuna the option to either choose Krishna's army for battle or use Krishna himself as an advisor. What a choice! Naturally, Arjuna chose Lord Krishna as his advisor and charity. In choosing Krishna as his advisor, Arjuna showed his loyalty and support in his friendship with Krishna. And while the story of Sudama and Krishna is most commonly told when admiring the virtues of Krishna's friendships, his relationship with Arjuna is very rarely commented on. And yet, it remains one of the most important ones in the entire epic of Mahabharata that even binds the narrative. This is particularly shown in the teaching of Bhagavad. Please subscribe to my channel, Jayanthi's 5 Minute Stories. Thank you. We'll meet with another story.